set to contract that. I don't think this field's ready. We have a lot of manure. Again, that's filling up nicely. This is, yeah, nowhere near ready to harvest. So let's take our way up to the top of the hill. Get this contract going. Okay, we'll stop us here. Select the front, unfold, lower. Help, conditioner, hello. With conditioner, that is good. And I will turn that one on. Okay. Okay. Did I get that wrong? We're supposed to run with condition. Yeah, that's with conditioner. Okay. Now select the rears. Oops. Unfold. F10 with conditioner. See, some of these help texts, the issue I have is it tells it currently says with conditioner, which means I've got the conditioner turned on. On some pieces of equipment, what it says is it's telling you to toggle in order to make the other thing. So create fields, it would toggle, it would say create fields, you push the button. You're now creating fields, and the button now says don't create fields. So that's kind of, different things do different things, and you can get confused sometimes. Okay, you need to stop following. Unfold the baler, maybe. Lower the baler. Turn on the baler. Drive up the hill and go back on follow me, plot the course, and we are good to start this. And as I said, this will take us, yeah, probably won't. I'm going to drop cruise control to 10. Then we can turn on cruise control and see how things work. And the baler is going. We're already 50% full. And he stops to exchange. Get started. Okay, he is wrapping. That's a good thing. I suppose the other question is, I didn't go all the way to the end of the balers, did I? Oh no, there's just the fast bale in the Kubota pack. And, you know, the issue I have with the fast bale is it only ever produces 125 centimetre bales, so really not a big... Yeah, I prefer to create bigger bales because then they there's less shipping at the end of it. Okay, you do that. We want A set 0 degrees and back, and F8. Oh, you do not want to do that. Seriously. It up. Let's go forward. Oops. Let's go. Oh, no. we left a bale here last time. Oh look, this track is not freaking working. Good grief. Okay. Well, that's interesting. What is that bale? That is conditioned grass that never got wrapped. Okay. And it's a big one. Now, the thing with this bale is we're not going to be able to pick it up when we're picking up the rest of them. Dude, where you going? Seriously. Do I have to take this out of the way? The help text. Alright. With that sorted out. So yeah, I think the last time we did this field, I might have done something crazy like... seriously, there's more of them. I probably used the Anderson to wrap the bales on the field. So now we've got 3 bales. That's, well, I guess that's okay. Since the field's now ours again temporarily, I will get those moved off, thrown into the Anderson, and I might keep them out of the Anderson initially, and maybe load up the Anderson at when we next do our field, because we produce big grass bales. Okay, so plan. We've got 3 free bales. I'm just going to have to find time to move them off the field. Stack them somewhere reasonable. Oops. And I am driving way too fast. Actually, we're not getting too far ahead of him. That bale's rolling though. Oh, now the Govil pack has a baler wrapper which has a bale flipper. So it'll flip the bales on end, so you don't have to worry about them rolling down a hill. So that's a thing to look forward to when that pack comes out. I am undecided whether to get the Season 2 pass. I might do. I'm probably going to go buy the Govil pack anyway, because it has stuff that I use. Yeah, grass kit is definitely something that I'm pretty much into no matter what farm I'm running. So that would be a thing. But for the other stuff we do, not quite so much. Yeah, I'm always undecided, is it a good idea to get the Season 2 pack? The first year Season 2 pack, you got the Antonio Carrera tractors, which I still haven't used on any of my farms because I don't generally do grapes or olives. And as I said earlier, I think they would be a little bit more useful if they supported front loader equipment, just because then you can do the whole what's it? You can do, whoops, no, don't do that way. Swing it back this way and do that right. Well, they might actually be 4 back. There seems to be a lot of unwrapped bales. I still think it's just 3, but yeah, we'll figure that Anyway, so yeah, the Antonio Carrera pack. You know, a small hobby tractor for a hobby farmer. That's kind of the size that the Antonio Carreras are coming in at. Although a hobby farmer tractor would probably be closer to 30 to 50 horsepower on a modern frame, but tiny. What else did we get? We got... I really can't remember. We got Kubota. Yeah, I liked Kubota. We got Silver Run Forest, which has a lot of forestry equipment and a map that I'm probably not going to end up playing much of, if anything. And that's really because I don't have time to play computer games. Saturday is my sit back and relax time, and I'm playing this map, and I'm probably going to play this map until the end of Farm Sim 22. And it is definitely looking like we're probably not looking to a new version until Farm Sim 25. And the reason I say that is because there is another big pack at the end of this year. So kind of like the Platinum Edition is, which kind of creates a problem in what do you call it, because it's you've already done Platinum Edition. You're going to call it Electrum Edition or something like that, but yeah, whatever. But it's probably going to end up a big pack of equipment and associated map like we had with Silver Run Forest, lots of forestry equipment. It's sort of a what's the word for it? Complementary package. In the past, we got what was it called? The South American map. What was it? Lapacho. I can't remember the full name of it, but it gave us South America map, some South America equipment, so the sprayer and the planter and stuff, and we got sugarcane and sugarcane harvesters, planters, trailers, all the stuff. So again, complementary. You got equipment and you got a new crop. Now, logging isn't a new crop, although we did get some new trees. But, yeah, so I'm guessing the map pack at the end of this series will be at least complementary. Yeah, it might be Australian with Australian style, size equipment, something like that. It might be a new crop, and obviously stuff that deals with the new crop. I think it's easier to add a new crop and a new map than it is to add a new crop and equipment without having the map. But again, the Kubota equipment was just the tractors, and I found more use from the attachments, the mowers, the balers, the windrowers, and that sort of thing. I find those far more useful than the Kubota tractors. But there was a collaboration there with a modder to produce the Kubota equipment and release it about the same size at the time the tractors were released. So I'm kind of okay with them doing that. It does mean everybody gets access to the Kubota equipment, not everybody gets access to the Kubota tractors and passenger seats in tractors if you play multiplayer. But since we've got a big pack at the end of the year, I'm assuming Farm Sim 22 is going to go a third year. Normally in the past we've seen a big pack in the middle of the year, and then towards the end of the year you get a tiny equipment pack, kind of like the Rotney pack, which was just, hey, have some more wood cutting, lifting, moving equipment. And yeah, again, it's, well, I've got the what did we have? We had forestry equipment. Let's go driving forestry equipment. Forestry machines. We had the Ponzi equipment, and then they gave us the Rotney. And it was sort of, well, yeah, okay, nice, but I don't really need it. It was the same at the end of 17 when we had the Grimmer equipment already in game and the Holmer equipment already in game, and they gave us functionally the same equipment in yellow. And I didn't buy the Roper pack because I didn't see any benefit. Plus, while we were doing sugar beet harvesting, even on Lawfolds, it's sort of, well, I've just spent £500,000 on a sugar beet harvester. I'm not going to spend £500,000 to swap it over to a yellow one, especially since the yellow one has no big benefits over the red one. You know, I did buy the season pack where the John Deere cotton harvest stuff came in. Now, the John Deere cotton harvester was a nice improvement on the Case IH harvester. The Case IH harvester produces square bales, and you have to stop to unload them every time it fills up. The John Deere one produces round bales and is a continuous feed, so it has a pre-compression chamber or whatever, which allows it to get over that. Thank you. That allows it to keep moving. It transfers a quarter of a bale into the compression chamber. Once it's got a full bale in the compression chamber, it wraps it, it rolls it and ejects it out the back, while the pre-collection chamber is just collecting more cotton as it's driving. Really nice, but it's $750,000 rather than $500,000. So it's a little bit more pricey. It's not the sort of, if you want to get into cotton harvesting, you're probably going to buy the Case harvester because you've got $250,000 of your starting money to do something else with. But definitely an improvement over the equipment that was already in. I've still never used any part of that pack because I haven't done cotton harvesting because I do UK maps on stream, so it's not a thing I get involved in. I should do. But as I was saying earlier, I don't play a lot of computer games outside of Saturday morning. Primarily because we've now got Osei daughter, and we kind of need to be a family in the evenings. So I'm not going to be streaming online and we have things we do in the evening together, rather than leaving her on her own. I think if she wasn't a single child, obviously these last few days we haven't done so much in the evenings because we've had the other kids here. But that said, I can't stream while they're making a ton of noise in the background, so it's not really, and I really just haven't, I'm not in the mood. I should probably go downstairs and build my bench work while they're here, but yeah, once they've gone back home, they're due to get their power back up, I think, later today. But once they've gone back home, then we'll have to entertain ourselves with Jose daughter and Jose Teenosa, and that's gonna be a thing again. So yeah, we have a game night. And occasionally she'll have her friends around. That happened, I think, Friday before last. So Friday before yesterday, her team friends came over and they had a game night, which got very loud. So again, couldn't stream. I was pottering around on the computer, looking stuff up mostly. I think we can probably increase speed. The Deutz is definitely keeping up quite nicely here, so I think what I might do is once we get to the end of these alternate rows, I'll go back to, I'll do another headland or two at each end, because this isn't really working too well for us. How fast is the Deutz going as a matter of interest? He's doing 17, so 15. He has to keep stopping to transfer the bale into the wrapper and transfer or drop the wrapped bale off the back. So he's a stop and start operation, but I think we're good here. So looks like one more row is going to take us back down to that end, and then I'll try and tidy up the whole end bit. Obviously the problem here is because we don't have a windrower. The mowers are rowing. Any grass that's on the ground will not be rowed, and we will have to go back and sort of tidy things up with the baler at the end of this. And I'll probably do the bale collection with the John Deere. So I think that bale is very convenient. So we'll do a short row there. Okay, yeah, we're losing him. I'll drop it back to 12, that's probably sufficient. We are definitely producing a good number of bales here, and as you can see with 150 centimetre bales, they're well placed, that the baler wrapper is able to keep up speed. It will stop when it's full if there's no room to unload. The problem with the Vicon is the speed of the baler is limited to how fast it can wrap a bale. So it will slow the tractor down so it's never filling up the bale chamber before the rack on the back is ready to make a bale. So if you're doing a big windrow like this, it only runs at 1 mile an hour. If If you're using just a front mower, and you could probably use the fast bale with a front mower and the fast bale on the back, and it will cope absolutely fine with it, because you've got the whole baler thing going for you. You're not creating a big enough windrow that the baler just can't cope with the rate at which grass and stuff is being dropped behind it, or behind you. It might be something we experiment with. I'm going to have to stop and get out, aren't I? Ah well. Actually, this isn't too bad. Put that there. He's still back there. Okay. So we need to do this to here. I think that's okay. We've got a little bit of a mess at this end of the field, so long as I can do it this way, we can come back and tidy up that bit. Gonna have to move another bale though. A little bit unrealistic, but that's the way things go. And I can probably do a left turn to get really aligned on the GPS path. Oh no! Oh no! And the Deutz has caught up, which might be a problem. And let's get that lined up and go with it. So I'm going to do this without cruise control on. We'll motor up to the top. And that should result in us not getting tied up with the Deutz when we need to do some fancy manoeuvring.